With 1 week until a major world title collision hits our shores, we welcome you tonight to ACL Prime 107. I'm Bradley James at your service for this evening as we get set for one hell of an evening on our shores tonight, as not only are we 1 week away from one hell of an evening, but not only that, ladies and gentlemen, the road to path to victory has begun for the Prime brand, and to put it lightly, there's a lot on the line. Tonight, we will see a major triple threat for the Sky High #1 contendership be decided, as the winner of that match will face Noctis Lucis Caelum next week here on Prime. But not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we will also, in our main event, following on from their collision, so to speak, at Turn of the Century tonight, it'll be Vash the Stampede versus Sands in your main event of the evening. But we're not wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen, with one hell of an opener to start us off, as the Terror of Death Haseo makes his way to the ring for our opening contest of the evening. Haseo definitely, over the course of the last few months, has definitely been making a mark here on Prime. Definitely showcasing his worth and definitely showcasing his talent and then some right here on Prime. And you can definitely tell right here tonight it may be no different for the Terror of Death, as especially entering into the season of Path to Victory, you definitely need to question that every single win is important, because it is all about the placement, it's all about your ranking, and it's all about the momentum going into quite possibly one of the biggest events of the year, because it not only helps define the Grand Slam season, or rather going into it, but it also, for better or for worse, defines what we may be seeing from each brand going into the respective event. And my oh my, will he have a tough contest ahead of him, as the Keyblade's chosen Terra makes his way to the ring. He made his debut just a few primes ago, ladies and gentlemen, making a huge impact on the scene of the Sky High division, quickly being known as the supposed big boy of the division. And to be quite honest, with a body and with the physique and strength and power that he possesses, I honestly do in fact need to make that clear that Haseo may have a huge opponent ahead of him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your opening contest of the evening. And one hell of an opener right here tonight on one hell of an edition of Prime right here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we definitely will still have a major card on the table right here tonight. We still have the main event, Vash the Stampede versus Sands in your main event, and the #1 contendership triple threat for the Sky High title. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that triple threat will be facing off against Noctis next week for the belt. And with the selection of Takumi, Emiya, and Kaneki, ladies and gentlemen, you have to imagine that's going to be one hell of a triple threat. But as you can see right here and now, Haseo definitely putting in that work right here and now up against Terra. Although Terra definitely trying to focus hard, trying to wear down Haseo, and catching him with a twisting neckbreaker just like that. And now Irish whipping him to the outside. Wait a minute, no. Haseo trying to even up the odds up against Terra right now. Sending him with a vertical suplex right back on the inside. And now Haseo seemingly fighting back against Terra right now. And Terra is not allowing it, however. Oh! Back elbow right to Haseo just like that. And you can definitely tell that wave at Haseo sending him in. Oh! Slapping him right to the chest and... oh, and a missile dropkick right to the head. Missile dropkick right to the head, rebounding off the ropes just like that. And then wave it. No, Irish whip him. Irish whipping him right into the corner. And wait a minute. It's not... oh! STO right into the corner like that. STO right into the corner just like that. Haseo sizing him up right now. No! And an elbow drop denied. And that's the thing about Haseo that he really has to start focusing on with that. Vertical suplex right there by Terra onto Haseo just like that. And then Irish whipping him just like that. And wave it. No! Arm drag reversing it just like that. And wave it. Terra still trying to size up Haseo just like that. And wait a minute. Flinging him onto the ropes and... oh! Rebounding him into a vertical suplex like that. And you can definitely tell Terra is really feeling himself right now. Feeling... oh! Wave it! No! Arm drag reversal just like that. And Haseo taking the advantage. Practically calling for Terra to get back in. Terra catching him. Oh! Sending him down onto the ropes just like that. But Haseo reversing it. And wave it. Looking to put Terra down. Terra of Death. No! Terra of Death denied. And Terra, on the other hand. Wave it. No! Forearm smashing takedown just like that. A forearm smashing takedown just like that. And oh, wait a minute. Gaia's Bane incoming! Oh! Gaia's Bane hits the target. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count onto Haseo. Not even a 2 count onto Haseo. Amazingly, in the wave at Terra. Oh, and a 450 right there onto Haseo. 450 onto Haseo, and now Terra. No! Terra was thought to have got the advantage, but now Haseo may possibly have maybe starting. No! Terra fighting a way out of it again, but no, Haseo gets out the way. This is where it becomes clear that it's going to be anyone's game. That this is going to be anyone's game at this point. And now Haseo sizing him up. Oh! Flinging him onto the ropes just like that. And you can definitely tell with this. And oh, wait a minute. What on earth is Haseo faking here? Flinging himself to the outside and... woo! Tope con Hilo. Just like that. Right from out of nowhere. And now Haseo getting a little bit down and dirty right there on to Terra. But Terra responding in kind. Haseo quickly realizing he needs to make ground real quick. Trying to get back into the ring, but he wasn't allowing it. And you can definitely tell now at this point in the match, it's definitely anyone's game. And wait a minute. Reverse DDT onto Terra. And Haseo takes the advantage in his corner. But wait a minute. Terra not allowing it. Shoulder block tackle right there onto Haseo by Terra. And now wait a minute. Sizing him up. And no! Haseo reversing it into a DDT. Wait a minute, Haseo once again trying to fling him up onto the ropes there. And this is where you have got to imagine regarding this. This is where you've got to imagine that it has got to be in the position of Haseo. He has to have that advantage now. Shotgun drop kick into the corner. Now, wait a minute. He could look to put Terror away. Terror of Death. 1, 2. And no, Terror kicks out. Terror kicks out just like that. And he's back up. And the Keyblade's Chosen is still ready for more. But no! Haseo's back in. Haseo is back in. But Terror's ready for him. And he's going blow for blow onto the Terror of Death. Laying him out flat just like that. And a Spine Buster just like that. And wait a minute. Now Terror. Oh! An earth-shattering rolling elbow. But Haseo is right back up again. Haseo wrenching the arm now. But no! Terror getting out of it. Terror once again finding a way out of it. And getting Haseo where he wants him. Flinging him into the corner now. And it's once again not looking good for Haseo at this point. He needs to mount some level of a comeback at this point. And oh, no! Haseo gets out the way. Gets out the way from that springboard out. Or that springboard clothesline. And this is the point. This is the point right now where you gotta wonder it right now. Where we've gotta wonder. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. No! Haseo gets out the way again. But at this point, Terror trying to find a way to get through it at all costs. Trying to wear down that head that he knows he's already busted up at this point. And wait a minute. Looking for the uppercut again. And no! Haseo gets out of it. And now we have another bleeder. At this point, double stomp. And now kicking him down. And another double foot stomp. And now kicking him down again. And he's going for the parade of stomps and following it up with a neck whip. And barreling onto him just like that. And you can tell Haseo is trying to find a way to wear down on Terror no matter the cost. And Terror, you can see, is bleeding really badly at this point. He's bleeding arguably worse than Haseo is right now given the circumstances. But you can definitely see that the war that these two are putting on right now, for better or for worse, god damn, it's one hell of a war we're seeing right now at this point between these two. Clothesline right there onto Terror as well. And Haseo picking him up again. But no! Terror reversed it. Oh! Reverse elbow once again hits the target. And now Terror going up top. Haseo's on the outside. But wait a minute. No, Haseo's coming back in. But oh! Headbutt on to Haseo just like that. And wait a minute. You don't think, what on earth is Terror thinking at this point? He's back down again, and he's still looking for that elevated uppercut. Oh! Elevated European uppercut just like that. And he may be ready to put Haseo away. Oh my god, that was a double rotation moonsault! That was a goddamn double rotation moonsault! What the fuck? That's gotta be it. 1, 2. And he can't believe it. Terror can't believe it. He's not down yet, and oh, but he could be down for the count after this. Haseo's chances could be down and out. Gaia's Bane! 1, 2. Haseo kicks out again. The Terror of Death will not be denied a victory this close to path to victory. He will not be denied the win. He's sizing it up now, putting up Terror into place. Terror of Death! 1, 2, 3. My God. My God. That was one hell of a match and one hell of an opener. And to think that was only our first contest of the evening and our Sayer picks up a damn good win at that. The Terror of Death picking up a much deserved win this close to Path to Victory season. Bloodied up as all hell, but god damn if he doesn't deserve this win tonight.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Uncle, I really don't see what the issue is with him getting the title match. He's just another victim of being in the wrong place at the wrong time when it happens next week.
That is not the issue here, Rock. What the issue here is that you defied an explicit order to have all world title matches go through my discretion first before we settled on them. It's to protect the lineage of your reign and to protect you as my prodigy first and foremost. Handing these title matches out like candy to children is only going to sully your reign and make you seem like you're willing to give anyone a title match if they so desired it. Even taking out the fact that you got pinned last week as a result of your carelessness.
Kane! I know what I'm doing with this. Ty is going to end up being like everyone else that said that they have my number, and will end up flat on their back adding to the defenses. You of all people should know to trust me by this point, that I know what to do with threats like him.
If I have truly taught you well, young heir, then you will do what must be done tonight before I think you have grown soft under my wing. Are we understood?
Yes, Uncle. He won't make it to next week to be a credible threat. I promise.
A bit of an interesting conversation we just overheard between that. But to be fair, given the circumstances of what we're gonna see with that, it doesn't necessarily bode well, given the message it's regarding that. Especially given the idea that Ty may already be at risk, given the fact that he's got that world title match next week. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're already up to our second contest of the evening right here. And this is going to decide who will face off against the current Sky High champion next week here on Prime 108. And it's gonna be a goddamn huge encounter between three of the biggest up-and-comers here in the division. Takumi already in the ring. And this is one a lot of people may already have their eyes set on to win the whole thing. A man who has definitely been making a name for himself in the division as of late, the Tokyo Ghoul Ken Kaneki has been on a huge roll. And you can definitely tell the mindset of Ken Kaneki is just like the song says. He's ready to kill all opposition in his way if it means it's going to get him a shot at the Sky High Championship next week against Noctis Lucis Caelum. But in order to do so, he's going to have to go through another up-and-comer in Emiya, and also have to go through a veteran of the division in Takumi. And speaking of the heroic spirit, here comes Emiya. You need, with someone like Emiya, who has definitely been making waves, and making waves in other feds like arcade wrestling most recently, you can definitely tell that he is most certainly one of the biggest up-and-comers here in this industry that we call virtual wrestling. But if there is anyone that I feel like, aside from the undefeated Ken Kaneki, would definitely be a huge prospect out of this triple threat, it would most certainly be Emiya. With an impressive encounter just a few weeks ago in his debut match, it's only fair that right here tonight that it's gonna be one hell of a match right here for this #1 contendership and then some. And the fans right here tonight, they're most likely in for a treat right here for this second match of the night. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our second contest. This triple threat match is underway. Sky High triple threat. The winner of the match will face Noctis Lucis Caelum for the namesake title next week here on Prime 108. And oh my god! You can already see the talent of the division coming out in full force between these three. Oh, and a sling blade move of god! Right there, and Emiya, Emiya going right for Ken Kaneki, not wasting any time, getting the immediate threat in Ken Kaneki out of the way, and Tilt-A-Whirl DDT right there onto Ken Kaneki. Emiya now focusing his efforts onto Takumi, now drop kick. And now Emiya going right after Takumi now, but no, both Takumi and Emiya, no! Ken getting double teamed up right there by Takumi and Emiya now. Both of them looking at a similar threat that could easily be eliminated just like that. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is one fall to a finish. No eliminations in this match. The first person to get a pinfall or submission in this match will be the #1 contender for the title. And some may argue that someone like Takumi, who has basically been in the division since day one, would arguably be overdue for a Sky High Championship match at this point. But given the circumstances, given the entire face of the division has shifted relatively over the course of the last few years, you can definitely tell that over the last few months we have more or less seen the rebirth of the division has since come in through the 3 names that we've seen lately. We've seen all of them tonight. Ken, Kaneki, Emiya, and most recently Terra. All 3 of them have basically come in and arguably revitalized the division and wait a minute, Emiya showcasing it again. Oh my god, the agility, the speed, and the power of the heroic spirit right here being showcased here in this second contest of the night. And wait a minute, Emiya could be ready to set him down. UBW, and that could be it. Ken realizing what's going on, breaking it up before he could even get one. And Ken, no! Emiya reversing it. And now Emiya going right up top. And, oh, the frog splash from the top of the rope denied. Now Takumi focusing his efforts now onto Emiya. Barraging him and stomping him down just like that. But now Ken's back in the ring. Shining Wizard onto Takumi. And now focusing his efforts onto Emiya now. Sizing him up into the corner. Setting him up top. But no, Emiya denying it. And instead flinging the Tokyo Ghoul right to the outside. And now Emiya, a little bit uncertain about where to go at this point, but looking at Takumi now. Setting him up near those ropes now. And now, wait a minute. Rebounding him off those ropes. And backside suplexing him just like that. And flinging himself right in. And no! Ken Kaneki flinging himself right into Emiya and Takumi now. And now Takumi back up. Ramming knee strike to the head right there onto Ken Kaneki. Ken arguably has taken the brunt of the damage in this match so far, and you can definitely tell Takumi is mounting a huge comeback at this point, given the fact that he has managed to pull it out. And wait a minute. The power and strength of Takumi with that gut-wrench backside suplex. And Ken laying Takumi flat. And Ken sizing up Emiya now. No! Bloodlust denied! Bloodlust denied. And no! UBW on Emiya's part denied. And now Ken smashing Emiya's head. No! Denying the head smash into the corner. And Ken being rammed into the corner now and being rammed into the corner, and he's busted the hell up. And now Emiya still focusing heavily. No! Got a little bit greedy there, and he suffered for it. Ken getting him with that DDT, and now Ken getting a neck breaker by Takumi for his troubles. And now Takumi sizing up over Emiya now. Sizing up over him at this point. Takumi busted open as all hell. And now, what on earth is Takumi thinking here at this point? Sizing up for a Shining Wizard right there on to Emiya. Going up top is the Hoshido Nobleman faking a sniper shot. Is he faking it? Sniper shot! Oh, and he gets punched out right after the sniper shot. And wait a minute. Ken Kaneki looking for a double dosage onto Emiya. Faking it now. Going for it. Bloodlust. Now wait a minute. Ken getting a Meteora for his troubles. And that may be the beginning of the end right here. Ken's back up, however. And no! Sniper shot right there by Takumi denied. Ken's back up, however. And he's pissed. He's going right onto Takumi. Busted up his hell and a sling blade right for his troubles. And now Emiya. Oh, getting flapjacked onto the knee. And Takumi. He's about to experience a little bit of bloodlust. No! Denied. Bloodlust denied. Now, Takumi looking to size up Emiya again. Setting him up once more for yet another Shining Wizard. And wait a minute. Now shoving him away. Emiya and Takumi going back and forth against each other while Ken is essentially trying to basically try and recover, getting right back in. And Ken, wait a minute, no, Ken Kaneki denied. Takumi sending him into the corner, but Takumi may have something else in store right now. Emiya's on the outside, Takumi going to the outside. Oh my god! Flying over the top of the rope. God damn! Takumi, you absolute madman. And now Ken sizing up Emiya, putting him up. Oh, and a brainbuster! Brainbuster, and now Takumi's taking care of it, but no sizing him up. No! Takumi and Emiya both going after each other now. And oh, wait a minute, what on earth is Emiya thinking? Rolling cutter just like that. And Ken Kaneki setting Emiya into the corner. Meanwhile, Takumi's on the outside, and wait a minute! Triangle drop kick right there by Ken Kaneki right to the outside. And now Ken Kaneki running the ropes now. Oh, and a meteor right there onto Takumi onto the outside. Takumi's back in, however, and now considering everything that we've seen, and it left me stunned given where we're at this point, and this match is still somehow ongoing at this point. Oh! Rolling elbow right there. Wait a minute, no! Emiya getting reversed just like that. And now, wait a minute. Ken sizing up Takumi now at this point, setting him into the corner. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Emiya could be about to experience a little bit of bloodlust right here. Setting him up. Bloodlust! One, two. No, Takumi breaks it. Breaks up the pin just like that. And now Takumi after breaking that up, going right back to the well. No! Sweeping him down the leg, and now, wait a minute. Oh, reverse DDT just like that. Going right for the pin. Laying him out again. 1, 2, 3. And Ken Kaneki. And Ken Kaneki will advance and will face off against Noctis Lucis Caelum next week for the ACL Sky High Championship. And given the extreme amount of talent we saw in this ring, he's busted up as hell. You can see it bloodied up behind his hair and through his mask. But you can tell one thing is for certain. He's ready to face Noctis for that belt next week.
I said it last week in front of the world, and tonight, I'm gonna have to say it again. The rebellion has arrived here on Prime, and we have frankly had enough of dealing with all the bullshit going on around here from all sides. Be a Spiral or not anymore, it's become clear that at this point, everyone is just out to try and survive these uncertain times. And to those that wish to come out here and claim they were held back without trying to better anything about the situation we're in first, those selfish, rock-stupid bastards, to them, I say thank you. You've helped this movement of ours take shape and finally have some footing. And what I said last week still remains true, Jotaro. If you want revenge, the feeling is mutual more than ever now. And if you want to be involved in this war, but you don't want to fight the good fight, we'll remind you what being a bystander ends up getting you.
Admittedly, that's a very tough pill to swallow for, well, Jotaro Kujo and a lot of others here on Prime, but it's the truth. Kanji is essentially telling everyone the truth. You're either with Spiral, or you're fighting against them. And make no mistake by this, being directly in the middle, like not picking a side, that's effectively siding with Spiral, because you're effectively allowing them to do whatever the hell you want. You may not be specifically with that group, but by allowing them to continue doing what they're doing, you're effectively part of the problem. And what Kanji said is effectively the truth of the matter. If you're not gonna fight for us, then we're gonna fight against you. And I'm glad he, of all people, finally stood up and said it. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening. Vash the Stampede versus Sans. Now, this all really came about, ladies and gentlemen, if you remember at turn of the century, Vash the Stampede practically invaded a massive, huge encounter between himself and Chris, between Sans and Chris, for both the crossover championship and the Call Stars Fantasy Road title match that he had won by defending that belt 5 times. Now, the match was rendered null and void thanks to Vash effectively beating them both down. While we have seen Chris in the background every so often, let's be clear about this. And let's be real about this, ladies and gentlemen. Sans took the brunt of it the most, because he took the most and the majority of the assault right from there. And you need to really think about that in terms of everything that we're going on with this, because that is going to be big. And ladies and gentlemen, you can definitely tell Sans is definitely biding his time at this point. And Vash, he ain't wanting to wait. He ain't wanting to wait a damn second, and he's wanting to bring Sans into the fight. Even if he's gotta force him into the ring, he wants this to happen right here and now. There we go. Bell's underway. This match is now officially underway. Even if Vash is yet to get his jacket off, he's saying, fuck it. Let's get going right here and now. And let's be clear about this. Let's be absolutely clear about this for what it is worth. Because it is going to be, and let's be clear, this is going to be a huge match between them. Especially given the viciousness that we have seen from Sans in the past. And let's be clear, while I may hate the man's guts given what he's been doing lately, you can't deny the fact that Vash the Stampede has definitely showcased himself as a solo competitor to be worth a damn. I just wish, like every other member of that group, that they weren't doing what they were doing. And the fact is, their reputations, even if Spiral does eventually disband, even if this group and this insidious force does get eradicated, which it will, mind you, given what we're trying to do at this point, you need to take into consideration the fact that what's going on right now will haunt these men's careers for the rest of their time in this company. It doesn't matter where they'll end up going. It doesn't matter where they'll go. They'll always have this stench of realizing that they were a part of this group with them. It will never leave them. Their actions are forever going to be remembered as some of the worst deeds that people in virtual wrestling have ever done. And they will have no one to blame for themselves when it happens. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, oh wait, roll up! 1! Only a 1. But Vash definitely trying a very desperate tactic, trying to get the roll-up win just like that, but Sans not allowing it. Vash, on the other hand, no! Sans going right at him again. And you really do need to put into consideration, given the fact that Sans has a lot to be rightfully pissed off about. No, Megalovania denied! Megalovania denied, but wait a minute, swinging neck breaker just like that. And I mean, you do have to take into consideration the fact that Sans has a lot to be pissed off about given how this all came about. Eat defeat, just like that. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. But again, you do gotta take into consideration the fact that based upon all that Megalovania! 1, 2. And it's like I was saying, Sans has a lot to be pissed off about, and he has a lot to want to get revenge on Vash the Stampede about. Especially given the fact that if it wasn't for Vash getting involved, he may have possibly been a double holder. He may be the holder of the Fantasy Road title shot, and he would also have been the current crossover champion. Oh god. Familiar sight that we're about to see, but thank goodness there isn't anything on there. Oh! To make the landing worse. Let's be clear, that landing is already pretty bad as it is. But still, Sans is fighting back. He's a goddamn tough skeleton. And he's pulling out every single stop in the book just to keep Vash down. And of course, Vash ain't going down without a goddamn fight either, it seems. Oh! Laying him down just like that, but no. You can definitely tell as he runs the ropes and no! Clothesline right there onto Vash and still slowly but surely trying to wear him down bit by bit. Picking him up just like that, but no! Sending him down again and now picking him up again. And now, wait a minute, Irish whipping him off the ropes and oh, and a spine buster just like that. Spine buster. And now, Sans going up top. Now out. And now, wait a minute. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. And no! Fez Prez and wailing onto it with fists to the skull just like that. And now clothesline reversal just like that onto Vash. And now wait a minute. $10 billion bounty hits the target. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Vash is still can't believe it. And now wait a minute. Back elbow drop. Denied. And now Vash sizing him up, getting ready for a HT 2020. No! HT 2020 denied. And now Sands. No. Wait a minute, Vash. No. Vash already pretty bloodied up. Still ain't looking too good following along from that. And Sands is going right for it. Now Vash, you can tell, is trying to mount some form of an offensive, but Sands is still fighting way after way to get even and even the odds up against Vash at this point. Really leaves you wondering at this point just what on earth is he going to do, and oh! Stun gutting him off the ropes. Now sizing him up again. Another Fez press wearing down the already bloodied up skull. Just like that. And now sizing up Vash again. Megalovania. No! Megalovania again denied just like that. But wait a minute. No. No! Vash being reversed out of it just like that again. And now Sands looking at him. Dazed and confused, and no! Megalovania for a second time in a row denied! Laying him down. Twisting neck breaker again. And the rolling forearm denied, but no Sands. Reversing it again. No, wait a minute! A third! Third time in the last 3 minutes Megalovania's been denied. And no! Gutbuster. Right there onto the knee. 1, 2. No. Sands let go of it that time. Sands let go of it. Vash is back up, however, he may soon live to regret that. And wait a minute. No! Vash getting out of it just like that. And wait a minute. $10 billion bounty hits the target. Whether you like it or not, it hits the target again. Now, picking up Sands now. And oh no. What on earth is he thinking here with this? And wait a minute. Oh! Sending Sands to the outside. And what is he thinking? No! Diving over the rope just like that. Third time we've seen that tonight. God damn. These two have put each other through hell in this contest so far, and it doesn't even look like they're even close to giving up at this point. Oh! Whacking down the ref, and oh! Oh, come on! Come on, this isn't the way it's gonna end. This isn't the goddamn way it's gonna end. Oh, no, it's not. It's not gonna end with that. But I know exactly how it is gonna end. Sizing him up. HT 2020 pile driver. HT 2020 pile driver. Sands is down and out. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the hell I expected, but I was at least expecting something fair and reasonable, but even then it seems as though that is way too much to get from this man. And you know what? It is just despicable. It is just absolutely despicable, and it is just absolutely depressing seeing this happen when Vash had already made it clear that he was more than happy to do whatever it takes to keep Sands down and embarrass him again. He embarrassed him at turn of the century, and he once again gives him the favor again tonight. But this time he deserved it way, way less. And you can tell he's goddamn proud about himself. He's asking for a mic and he wants to get, and he definitely is gonna gloat about this. You know what? Get out of your system. Get out of your system, you old bastard.
I told you all several weeks ago. You saw what happens when those that try to come around and infiltrate our ranks ends up becoming. In 2 big matches in a row, I have managed to show everyone what happens when I try and step up to the likes of myself. You end up a forgotten footnote in history. Liquid Snake found that out, Jin Kazuma found out, and a few weeks ago, Kararu Nagase found that out. Every single one of them found out firsthand, and were trying to take us down in tails. And I made sure they haven't come back for more. So, before anybody else here on Prime decides that coming to take us on is a smart move, think about it before you end up the next victim of a kick of the sea.
Oh! Well, you were saying about Kaworu Nagisa being out! You say the Angel of Betrayal's name, and look what happens, you bastard! Look what happens! The Angel of Betrayal ain't dead, he ain't forgotten, but he's sure as hell pissed. And he's out for blood. He's out for your blood, Vash, and he knows exactly how he's gonna get it. And he knows exactly what he wants as well. And you know what? I'm not even mad by the fact he's going for that announce table right there. Honestly, give him what he deserves. Give him what he deserves, Kaworu. Setting him up, putting him into place. Wings of Betrayal! And the fans here tonight loving the fact that they just saw Vash the Stampede laid the fuck out. Oh, but it looks like that. It looks as though Kaworu ain't done just yet because he's bringing Vash right back in. Vash is just barely getting to his feet at this point, and oh, Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch and then some, because look what he's bringing in. He's bringing in those same steel steps that he used to take out and permanently eradicate both Jin Kazama and Liquid Snake from this company with. And Vash is already just so out of it. He's just limp. He is just limp on that turnbuckle. And Vash is looking like he's gonna get a taste of his own medicine. Looking for a second Wings of Betrayal. Oh! Avalanche Wings of Betrayal onto those steel steps. And the impact set the steel steps knocking out the way. Kaworu Nagisa sending a very clear-cut message to Vash the Stampede that he ain't dead and he ain't gone just yet. And wait, what the hell's going on? Someone get a camera backstage. Someone get a camera backstage right now. There's something going on. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. You have gotta be kidding me. Rock Howard certainly wasn't kidding when he said that he was coming, that he was gonna make sure that Takumi did not make it to next week 100%. And it looks as though he's making good on that promise right here tonight. And he's making damn well certain that one of the biggest threats to his world title reign. Oh, God! That one of the biggest threats to his title reign in recent memory will not make it to that match next week. And you can see Rock is just tearing him all throughout the ringside area. And oh, Jesus! Knocking him through one of the monitors backstage and knocking him into the backstage, throughout the entire backstage area at this rate. Jesus Christ. And oh, God, flinging him into the corner for good measure. Jesus Christ. Oh, God, reverse scoop slam as well. Oh! Rock drop right there onto the back. And he ain't done. Rock Howard ain't done just yet. Looks as though he's still just trying to find something. And oh, wait a minute. He hesitated. He hesitated taking him out there. And oh! Jesus Christ. Ty just knocked himself back over and just fell back. God damn. Oh! God. And he's continuing to just wail on him with that chair. And again, it's all about making sure that Ty doesn't make it to next week. He's making damn well certain he doesn't make it to next weekend. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hardline punch right to the head of the #1 contender for the world title next week. And oh my fucking God, he still is not done. He's dragging him all the way back. He's dragging him in. Oh, and oh, God. He sent him over the production crates backstage. Oh, God. He's sending him. Oh, God. He's going to the locker room area. And, oh, God. Head first into the locker room door. You tell me that he deserves this. Because he doesn't. He damn well doesn't deserve this. And, oh, God. Rock Howard in the same area that he discussed the players of Kane in, sending him up and, oh, God, laying him out through the table in the backstage area. And oh, God, wailing on him with those rights to the head. Back in the temple, and oh, God, Jesus. And just sending him all throughout that locker room area. And oh, God, no. Don't tell me, oh, God, he's grabbing another chair. He's grabbing it. Oh, God, he's grabbing yet another chair. Fucking hell. God fucking damn. Oh, God, Rock Howard ain't done yet. He ain't done yet. He's making sure he's getting all the damage he can in onto Takumi and making sure he makes that promise clear. And oh, God, oh, Jesus, no. Come on, Rock, this is enough! Oh! Takumi needs help. And Rock Howard, proud of what he's done, knows that next week it's only going to be worse for Ty.